They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of this place.
Hey everybody, this is Hold the Truth Hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. Now this video is about what is the solution? What is the solution between the police and the public? What is the solution to actually end all cops versus the public scenario? What is the solution? The solution, and here's the thing, the solution is actually, it's been here. It's been simple. It's just that you have to be aware, the more simple something is, they will go out of their way to not allow it to be solved. The solution has always been simple. It's as easy as an Amber Alert. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how when a child gets kidnapped, they'll start something called Amber Alert. I think the kid that went missing was named Amber, I'm not sure. But you have over 40 years of, black people getting shot by the cops, or people in general getting shot by the cops, a high level of tension between the public and the cops, yet it hasn't been solved. So what's the solution? The solution is, as it has always been, simple. The solution is we need a middle ground between the authority and the public, the citizen and the governing body. What we need is an organization that is funded, a certain amount of the taxpayer funds go there and a certain amount of the governing budget goes there. The governing budget is basically the taxpayer anyway. So what you need is a level of punishment for authority. The problem we have, and the reason we have so many, police shooting people and the people having such a high level of tension between the cops and the public, the reason for this is that the public, the citizen walks around. You and I both know, anybody that isn't a cop, we know the punishment we'll receive for breaking the law. It's as clear as day. It's visible. You know what I'm saying? It's explained openly. You do the crime, you do the time. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to authority figures such as judges, politicians, police, and here's the thing. Here's the thing a lot of people don't know about. And there's videos of the cops that were whistleblowers, or, the quote unquote cops that were doing their job. Here's the thing, even cops, because there's no level of punishment that's visible and clear and explained, even cops can't trust their fellow cops. There are so many videos where a cop got shot or executed by a fellow officer. It was called friendly fire. You know what I'm saying? They can't even trust one another because the punishment isn't clear. What they need to do, you form an organization. This organization operates outside of authority. It has no loyalty to any party. It's not a Democratic party. It's not a nothing. It's basically an organization built upon, and here's the thing, it needs to be built upon a law of conduct. The biggest thing we're missing in this country is a law of conduct, not a code, a law that will be enforced. A law of conduct. You can't steal as an authority figure. You can't do this, you can't do that. Here's the punishment. It's written in law. And the thing is, there's a difference between the public, the citizen, and the authority figure. So, for example, with a law of conduct that operates outside of party grounds, you could have justice. You know what I'm saying? But here's the solution. Now, once you have the law of conduct in this organization, what has to happen is that it needs to be made clear that if you're an authority figure, police, judge, cop, teacher, principal, anybody in a level of authority. And what I mean by authority is this. When a cop asks you to, hey, I want to talk to you, you're going to go talk to them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have any, it's not like talking to a stranger or another citizen. You will follow orders and go talk to them. You know what I'm saying? So they have authority over your actions. You know what I'm saying? And supervision. So what needs to happen is anybody with authority, teacher, you know what I'm saying, principal, doctor, anybody with a level of authority over someone, you know what I'm saying, where it's their job to have an authority over you or supervision, they need to pay 3 times the penalty. 3 times the penalty is if you were a cop and you shot somebody that was innocent, you will face 3 times the penalty. You know what I'm saying? No questions asked. Once it's proven, you will face 3 times the penalty. So what a crime a citizen committed that would land them 3 years would land you as an officer 3 times the penalty. No, it should be 3 times plus 3 times plus the penalty. So that'll be 40 years for that cop. And you lose your ability to be a cop. Same would apply for a judge. If you're a judge found to be, falsely and cooperating and taking bribes, you will serve 3 times the penalty. If all the officers and all the judges, all the politicians were walking around knowing that they would face 3 times the penalty that the citizen would, plus they would lose their ability to hold their office position or run for any future positions, they would not do it. You know what I'm saying? Then you would have a level of clarity between the public and those in authority positions. You know what I'm saying? The solution is simple. Make it clear and increase the punishment based on your authority. You know what I'm saying? If someone's watching your child, since they have a level of authority, let's say, your child's in school, you know what I'm saying? And the principal beats up your child, breaks their jaw, literally beats them within an inch of their last breath, that principal's gonna serve 3 times the penalty because they're in a position in their job where they have a level of authority and supervision over somebody. You know what I'm saying? By law or by their position. Same rule for a doctor. If a doctor intentionally or, poisoned you because they chose to not do their job correctly, they should serve 3 times the penalty. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in a level of authority, for example, you're a security guard. You know what I'm saying? You're a security guard and you're quote unquote at a job and you end up knocking somebody, end up killing them. You know what I'm saying? And you could have de-escalated the thing or whatever. The way it was done wasn't justified. You will serve 3 times the penalty. We need a 3 times the penalty based on authority. You know what I'm saying? A principal, the dentist, anybody that's holding someone's life or has a level of authority over you, you know what I'm saying? And they harm you, there must be a 3 times penalty to that. So if they know if it's that simple, and you put, like I said, a law of conduct, we need a law. You know what I'm saying? Here's the funny thing, I forget justice and freedom for everyone. But where's the law of conduct on that? Where's the law of conduct to enforce that operates outside of party lines? Where is that? You know what I'm saying? The thing is this, if you want to end all the riots, all the marching, all that, and here's the thing, I'm college educated, but at the end of the day, I'm a person with common sense. If I know this, and think about it, we've had the civil rights movement, Black Lives Matter and all that, and there's still no justice. If I, a citizen, know this, then that means they definitely know this. That means all the politicians know this. But the reason they won't enact this is because it would remove their ability to be corrupt and obtain benefits from that corruption. That's why you don't have increase in penalties. I'd say 3 times the punishment, 3 times the penalty. And you lose your ability to vote, lose your ability to work within that career or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 3 times the penalty. So if I know this, and think about it, we've had over, the civil rights movement. You've had all these movements, and still they don't solve none of this. You know what I mean? That means they don't want to. There's too much money being made off corruption. There's too much power. And another thing is, here's the honest truth. A lot of politicians, the new ones, want their turn. You were okay with the past politicians being corrupt and making money. Why are you on my case? Why are you against me getting money and getting rewarded off of my corrupt actions? That's what you gotta understand, man. You know what I mean? It's their turn. They want their turn to be corrupt and make some money off of that. They want their turn. You know what I'm saying? That's why. So the 3 times the penalty for anybody in an authority, a state of authority that can control or damage someone's life. Police officer, doctor, teacher, principal. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in a position where they have authority over someone's life. Well, this has been Hold the Truth Hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. Peace.
They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of